These are not your average drumsticks. We turning them into crispy golden chicken lollipops and a crunch that'll have the whole family going crazy.
Now, considering the price of chicken wings, we all want this recipe right here. And I'm gonna show you just how to make it with simple ingredients. Now, I have already taken the chicken, which you gotta have that, which I have my drumsticks, and I've already marinated them in a little buttermilk, a little hot sauce and spices. And I'll show you exactly how I did that, really simple. But the most important part is that you wanna trim these down, right? You wanna cut them around the size of the stick portion, trim them down really nicely, pull that skin back. And if you're like me, you wanna trim them up and clip the sides a little bit just to make sure they're nice and clean. Once you get everything nice and clean, they lay right nice and flat, right on top of each other. And if you have one or two that don't quite sit standing up, you want to trim the sides of them so it has a nice flat bottom, and you can kind of adjust as you see me doing here. Once you get that all together and the chicken is trimmed like you like it, you want to season it up a little bit. I'll put a little bit of celery salt on top of it before I put it in my seasoned buttermilk and hot sauce. I'll list those ingredients right on the screen, so don't worry about it. And once you get all of that, you want to leave that in the refrigerator at least 30 minutes. I've let mine marinate for 2 hours, but now we're taking it out because now it's time to fry it. Now, the first thing we need is a dry dredge because we want to build a nice crust on it. I'm using a little all-purpose flour, some rice flour, some cornstarch, and I got some really nice spices and stuff in there as well, which I'll definitely let you know in the description what they are as well. And of course, your buttermilk, that marinade that's been sitting with the chicken inside, and you'll see that right here. These look real nice. They've been sitting in there for a couple hours. Already enough flavor in it, but again, once you definitely want to season both. Some of you out there be making your fried chicken and you don't season the flour and the chicken. We can't be doing that. Matter of fact, if you know somebody that applies to, put a comment down right now. All right, so I got my grease heating up. I am using peanut oil. I know you guys are gonna ask, I like peanut oil when it comes to frying, but we're gonna get right into it because we want this to sit a little bit before we drop the battered chicken inside the grease. So we're gonna take that straight out, let the excess drip off, and we're gonna go one time, just like this. There we go. Get you a nice coating on it. We don't gotta coat it too much. And once you get a good coating around it, you take it right here and you let it sit just like that. Now we're gonna go through this and we're gonna repeat this process until we get all of the chicken nicely breaded. And once this is done, we're gonna let it sit at room temperature a little bit, 5, 7, 10 minutes, and then we're gonna drop it in the grease. All right, we got that done. Let these sit about 5 or 10 minutes. Now, some of you may ask, shouldn't you double dredge it? I don't like a lot of crackly crust falling all off when I eat it. I do like it to be nice and crispy, but I don't like to be over crispy. So this way, I just do a single dredge, and I think that should be enough. But do whatever you like. So we're gonna let this sit, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna start to fry it. All right, now we're ready. Our grease is ready. We wanna get these in there. I like to start them at the top like this. Now I'm doing about 7 pieces. You never want to overcrowd your pan because it's not the best fry on the chicken. So I'm only doing 7 drumsticks. They're not so big, so for me, this is perfect. All right, now let's grab a piece out. You always want to make sure it's nice and golden brown. It looks really good. We're going to check it here. See the temperature? Looking good. 175, 180, but we're going to turn these over and let them sit and just cook a little bit more because we don't want no undercooked chicken. All right, we're going to take these nice golden brown pieces out and we're going to place them on a wire rack. And you want to do that so that the chicken doesn't get soggy. Maintain that crisp. Looks so good. There you go. And there go the final piece, just like that. Now you most certainly can stop right here at your fried chicken lollipops, but what I like to do is drizzle on a little flavor. Now I have a homemade honey mustard recipe. You may have seen this in other videos, and I have the House of Flava Kickin' Barbecue that's just fire. So I like to brush this on a little bit for me to add some additional flavor. And I won't leave you out if you like the honey mustard, because we're gonna do that too. There you go. So you know we got to do the taste test. And I know people out there be getting mad. Why you eat your food? I don't trust nobody that don't eat their own food. Sorry. Let's listen. Let's see if we got a crunch or we need work. The buttermilk makes it so juicy and so tender. And if you follow this exact recipe, you're gonna love the flavor of this. So enjoy, comment, subscribe, share it with a friend, and go make this like right now.